Hi, JAFRA Beauties. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Happy belated 4th of July. I hope everyone got to enjoy themselves, have some barbecue, hang out with the family, see some fireworks, and get to celebrate. So hopefully everybody enjoyed their time. I know we did. And today, we have Vicki here with us who's going to show us a monochromatic look. So in case any of you Googled it, I suggest that you do. It's very, very cool, very, very trendy. And it's also, in my opinion, something super timeless and classic. So Vicki, I tried my monochromatic look this morning. I'm here to pick up on all the tips that you're going to show us so I can enhance what I've already got. So I've got my eyeshadow, my nails, my lips, all in the same theme.
You look amazing as always, Carla.
Thank you so much, Vicki. So what color palette are you going to share with us today for this monochromatic look?
Going with orange. I love bronzy tones, and so I think for my skin tone, orange would be really making it pop. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vicki. Well, go ahead.
All right. So my face is already prepped. I've already done my brows as well. So now we're going to go straight in. Before we start with eyeshadow, I do want to set my under eye a little bit. I'm just doing this so that to catch any eyeshadow fallout. And I'm just using our translucent powder, and this is in the shade Natural. I'm picking it up on a blending brush, and I'm just going to pat a little bit here. I'm not blending it out. I'm just letting it sit here to catch any fallout. So that whenever we're applying eyeshadow, if you do your face first and the eyeshadow falls onto the skin and you swipe it, then you could ruin your foundation. So for me, I'm just gonna put that there, and we'll get straight on with the eyes. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is apply one of our contour sticks, and this is the shade Dark, and I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow base in the crease. So all I'm doing is just applying it right in the crease. This is pretty similar to my skin tone, and I'm going for a softer palette, so I say, because by the time we end this, it probably will end up being a full glam. And so now I'm going to blend that out using our flat eyeshadow brush. So this is going to work as our transition color. So it's going to go from, it just helps marry the color from my foundation into the eyeshadow. And I like to bring this and connect it into the nose. It just helps give the illusion or further enhances the appearance of a slimmer nose. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our liquid eyeshadow in the shade Aztec. I'm going to apply that all over the eyelid as a base. Okay, just like so. Add a little bit more to this eye. And then we're blending that out using a flat eyeshadow brush. So I'm just going to buff out the edges, but also pat and push the product in place. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with our Trio Dragonfly eyeshadow palette. I'm going to pick up this shade right here on the flat brush, and I'm going to further enhance the outer part of the eye. So the liquid eyeshadow, notice I didn't use a primer at first. The liquid eyeshadow can be used just as a primer. It just really helps enhance the eyeshadow colors a lot more. Then I'm just going to blend out the edges. Okay, so at this point, you can decide what shape you want to give your eye. In my case, I love extending it out towards the tail of the brow, and I'm not picking up any more product. It's just whatever's left on the brush, blending that out. Okay, do the same thing on the other side.
And Vicki, for any of the people watching who are unfamiliar with our liquid eyeshadows, do you mind showing the packaging and just explaining a little bit about how those work?
Yes, the formula of this liquid eyeshadow goes on liquidy, but sets in a powdery finish. So it comes with a dome tip applicator, and you saw how easy it was just to apply it right on. Sometimes if I want to be a little bit more precise, I'll apply it on the back of my hand. Let me go ahead and just swatch that for you. So just apply it on the back of my hand, okay? And then you could just go from there and pick it up and apply it if you want to be a little bit more precise. but they blend out so creamy. They're smooth, but like I said, they dry to a powdery finish. So there's no need to set it, but I'm setting it with eyeshadow with a similar color because I want to further intensify the look of it. And they come in so many different shades. These products are definitely a must-have in my kit, not just for me, but for my makeup artistry kit. All right, so now I'm going to highlight the inner tip of the eye. And I'm just applying that lighter shade to the inner parts of the eye and buffing that into the first shade. Doing the same on the other side, and I'm still using the same brush. I'm also going to highlight a little bit on the brow bone. So when the sun hits, it looks very soft and glistening. Okay. All
Vicki,
right.
have you ever used the Trio wet?
I have not used, actually, yes, I have used it wet. And the way I would apply it is I would use the makeup setting spray. So it'll help lock in the shadow even longer. So I'm gonna give myself a slight wing, and I'm using the Always Inkwell Intense Matte Liquid Eyeliner. And this is in the shade Cocoa. I'm trying to keep with the brownish orangey tones for the whole look. Okay, so just pulling out my little mirror, and I like to start off with the wing first. So I follow the natural my waterline, which this part down here is our waterline. So I follow that, and I'm just going to start to flick it out. Okay, and then I'm just going to connect it. Fill in this little bitty triangle. Okay, then I'm going to continue it, but I want to keep it thin, so I'll stop it right there. Okay, gonna go back in with a little bit more product, and it's important to mention to take off as much excess from the tip of the brush as possible. Gives us more control. Again, we're starting on the outer part of the eye. And swiping up, flicking up just a little bit. And if you mess up, I'm going to show you the trick on how to clean it up, because I could already tell that this tip is not as thin as I would like it. Okay, just following that natural line. You go out. Okay. So now we're going to go in. Are we good so far on connection? My internet is acting a little wonky over here. Are we good so far?
Yeah, I think so. It's saying it's a little low and it's a little fuzzy. So it's definitely a slower connection, but we can see you.
Okay.
And we can hear you just fine.
Okay, perfect. Jimena, do you know if we're back up on the internet? Is the internet back up?
Yeah.
It is? Okay, let me see if I could switch over to. Okay, how are we now? Are we better?
I think it might just take a minute for it to pick up the connection, but I think so.
Okay, because it shows it a lot stronger now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better now. Thank you.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm glad that I switched that over. Okay, sorry everyone. I had internet and power problems 10 minutes before we went live. So I had to improvise. And mind you, I had been sweating up a storm, but look, this face is all JAFRA and it's still intact. Okay, so what I was doing basically, I took the concealer stick in the shade medium And the small side of our dual-ended foundation brush, concealer brush, and I just cleaned up the outer edges of the wing liner. Just to sharpen it up a little bit. Okay. Now for mascara, I'm going in with our Curlux. No, this is not the Curlux. This is the Volumize, because I remembered the Curlux wasn't available anymore. So I've been using the Volumize. Remember to look down and curl the brush, twirl the brush, starting from the base root of the lash to the tip. Okay. Same thing on the other side. We start from the base of the lash, the root of the lash, and then curl up. This method also helps kind of get into the tight line, which is the little skin that's right under the lashes where the lashes grow out of. This helps fill that in just to give the look of a more fuller lash, which you can always do with eyeliner as well. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit more of this shade right here on the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna pick up our spoolie brush. Yes, okay, just making sure. Picking up a clean brush. And on the angle side, I'm gonna start to apply it on the outer corners and bring that all the way in. Like so. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. And then for the inner tear ducts, we're leaving the champagne color and bringing that in. It just really helps open up the eye look. All right, gonna apply a little bit of mascara also to the bottom lashes. And then we'll be ready to dust away the powder. What I love about this powder and the placement of it is that this has little light reflecting particles that gives the skin a luminous glow. So especially that I applied it here, that's normally where I apply my highlight. It's gonna help give that illusion when the sun hits, the natural sun-kissed glow. Okay, so now we're ready to dust off the powder. And I'm just gonna use our blush highlighter brush and just dust that away. All right, now we're gonna go and highlight that area, our cheekbones, and I'm just picking up a clean eyeshadow brush and I'm going in with champagne highlighter. I'm applying it right on top of the cheekbone. Blending up. If you have texture, and there's any fine lines on the skin on this area, you do want to avoid putting too much product because it can further enhance it just a little bit. If you are going to highlight that area, make sure that it's properly hydrated. I have oily skin naturally, so we're good there. For blush, I'm going in with the shade Stunning. And again, I'm using our blush highlighter brush. Gonna smile and apply it on the cheekbones, blending up. This shade is so beautiful because it also gives a tan almost, but with the shimmer. Makes the skin bronzy. And I think it's a perfect blend color match with what we have going on with our eyes.
It looks beautiful. Vicki, what tips can you give us for placement depending on face shape?
So if you have more of a rounder face, then for blush, I'd keep it only here. Because if you did exactly what I did, it would make the face a lot more rounder. It would enhance these cheekbones or enhance the fullness of the cheeks further. So for me, I have more of an egg almond, oval shaped face. So I like to bring it right into the cheekbones and blend it up towards the hairline and then a little bit along the temples. Okay. Then next thing we're gonna do, we'll finish up the look with some lipstick. And I just realized I got powder all over my shirt. The good thing you can't see that below me. Okay, so I'm gonna mix 2 lip liners because I do want to keep it somewhat soft for the shade of lip that I'm going for. So the first one I'm gonna use is our Royal lip liner in the shade Victoria. Okay, just gonna line my lips like I naturally would, which I guess isn't really natural because I do like to overly line. I just go right outside the lip line.
I was just about to ask too, what way do you recommend to do that for the effect of fuller lips without it looking overlined?
So the other part of that, actually, Carla, is when we're doing this, we don't want to follow the complete outside of the lip when it comes to the ends or the corners, because that would make our lips look like really, really overly dramatic. So I like to keep it connected on the naturally where it normally, the natural line. But when it comes to the top is where I like to make it the Cupid's bow more pronounced. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with our retractable lip liner in the shade Nutmeg. I'm going to go over that to lighten it up just a bit. Kind of feathering it in. And I'm just going right on top.
Vicki, I noticed that a lot of people will use, especially a lot of the younger makeup wearers, will use a lip liner as the liner and fill in as color. But most products seem to be very dry when you use them that way, and they look very dry. Do you feel that's the same thing with our liners?
No, especially these retractable ones, they're so creamy that you can fill in the lip and just add maybe a little bit of the berry lip balm and you're good to go, especially if you're really a big fan of that lip color. So of the lip liner color. So yeah, this formula of these lip liners are really, even the Royal ones, because of the RJX factor in these lip liners, it makes it so much smoother. It glides on so smooth. It doesn't break. It's a beautiful formula. So I'm gonna go in first, and I know this isn't something that we would recommend, especially for a lip stain. For a lip stain, you want to be able to just use the lip stain and call it a day. But because I'm into mixing my stuff, you already know I'm gonna be mixing. So I'm just letting you know in advance. The shade that I'm gonna be using is Always Curious, and I'm just going to apply just a little bit, and I'm gonna smush my lips together. Again, something that I wouldn't normally do if I was just wearing the lip stain. Okay, and now I'm gonna go on top of that with our liquid matte lipstick in the shade Tender Kiss. So this formula is a little bit more creamy. It is a matte finish, but it's not as long wearing as the Always lip stains. Okay, so this is just helping me achieve the color that I want to match for the rest of this look. All right, I'm gonna clean up a little bit on the outer corner of this eye. I did get some mascara. So the rule here, if you do get mascara on your skin on the lower lashes, then what you want to do is make sure that it's completely dry before you go in and buff it out. And all I did was take the end of this concealer brush. There's no product on it. And I just wiped it off and it took it off right away. Okay, so now it's time to set our skin with our setting spray. And then as always, we finish off the look with perfume. So I think this is a perfect perfume. Right now, a quick story. My daughter, my little one, my 4-year-old, I told you the last time, if you guys don't remember, as she loves playing in my perfumes, she accidentally sprayed this in her eye. Well, she was okay. She was okay. The good thing that kind of came out of that was my oldest daughter smelled this, and she had never smelled this perfume, and she was obsessed. So I had to steal it back from her today. She loves this. And my oldest is 17. So she was like, wow, I can't believe that smells, that's JAFRA? I'm like, yes. She's like, well, it smells so good. I was like, yeah, that's the one that Camila sprayed in her eye, but yeah. So yeah, this is the finished look. What do we think?
Absolutely love it, Vicki. Even the bottle matches your look.
Yes, exactly. JAFRA.
Yeah, everybody loves it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Now you have to go somewhere.
Yes.
I know you. And it's gonna last all day, right? With the setting spray.
With the setting spray, with the heat here in Houston and all, we're good.
And Vicki, with mixing that always lip stain with the other liquid lipstick, do you notice any change in the texture or any change in the wear?
No, this is actually going to be this is not my first time, because I did it for my wedding. I used different colors, but I don't remember. I did it for my wedding. And I mixed, I think it was this is Always Curious. Always Motivated, I think it was. It was more of a brownie mauve color. And I put a matte liquid lipstick on top because of my drying lips. And this helped give a soft finish, but the lipstick lasted all day still.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. So if our makeup artist is using it for her wedding makeup, you know she trusts in these products.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if we have any questions here. Everybody says that they absolutely love it. I'm looking at you guys here on my phone on Facebook. Everyone loves it. They say you look absolutely beautiful. They love the fragrance too. They love the colors. They love the new hair.
Yes. My sister just put some extensions in, and I said, you know what, I'm always wearing my hair pulled back for these training Tuesdays. Let me just let it out. So
yeah, as you should. It looks beautiful. And Vicki, for these monochromatic looks, can you use them in any color? Like, can you use any tones or finishes, like matte versus shimmer?
Yes, actually, my suggestion always, whenever I'm doing a client's makeup, I always, when they don't know what look they want to go for, I always ask them, what is your lip color? Choose a lip color first, and then I base the look around that. So the same thing goes, choose your favorite lip color and play around with the eyeshadow palettes, because we have so many different shades to choose from, especially in the trios, and then pick your matching liquid eyeshadow and try it out. I'd love to see everyone's recreations.
Yeah, absolutely. And Vicki always loves seeing all of this. We tag her. Make sure you tag her on your posts, when you post your pictures recreating this look. Share with everybody the tips that you learn. Every single time I watch Vicki do something, I learn something. Like I've told you guys before, I hear her voice in my head in the morning when I'm fixing my wing with my cream concealer, or I'm looking down to put my mascara on, or just even, sometimes we tend to play it safe, especially if we're in a bit of a hurry. We tend to play it a little safe and use the same colors. But like Vicki says, experiment. It's only makeup. We can take it off. We can start again. We can practice. And we can share those techniques with our clients. More than anything, we can share with our clients. So thank you so much, Vicki. It looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have Jose here today as well in the background here running support for us. He has a couple of slides that he wants to share with us. So if you guys don't mind sticking around for just a few more minutes, we have our weekly sales challenges. So for those of you who are in the know already about these, if you've spoken with your business development coach, Jackie Geisinger, who's on here on our training, she doesn't miss any of these. She loves these. Every week we have a weekly sales challenge with an offer that's in the current month's brochure. So for this week, we have the charcoal body washes. And the charcoal body washes are incredible. They're a charcoal body wash. Everyone needs body wash, especially in this heat. Some of us are taking more than one shower a day running around. And right now, the charcoal body wash offer is one body wash plus a free deodorant for $16. It's incredible. It's a door opener. It's the kind of product that everybody needs. Everyone needs to take a shower. Everyone's going to use this product. It's an incredible door opener. It's incredibly conditioning for the skin. It's got very incredible, good skin caring ingredients, and it has this really cool malodor technology. It literally seeks out the bad smells and eliminates them. I mean, it's incredible. So it's one of the favorites over here at JAFRA. We absolutely love it. Everybody needs it. It's for the whole family. And it's the kind of product that will start conversations about other products. People will fall in love with it, and then they'll start asking, what more do you have? What else do you have? Do you have things for hair? Do you have things for skin? Do you have any color products? And that's going to go ahead and open the door to creating your new fan, your new client. So keep that in mind. We'll also have images here on JBI to share with you so that you can go ahead and share those images on your social media to spread the word about this offer. So here we have a little chart for you that shows the breakdown. The JAFRA Daily Body Wash and Free Deodorant offer at $16. That means 5 offers is $80 in retail sales at 50% commission, because remember, we have that incredible 50% commission. So if you're at that tier, that's $40 in commission. So this is, again, a great way to kick off the month with a product that everybody will need and everyone will love. So reach out to your business development coach, Jackie Geisinger, because there are things that you can earn when you reach these goals, including recognition, and I believe some prizes and products too. So make sure that you participate in this every week. And again, any questions, reach out to Jackie Geisinger. She'll go ahead and fill you guys in on all the details of those sales goals. So thank you everyone so much for joining us. Thank you, Vicki, for that beautiful, beautiful, glowing, radiant look. Thank you, Jose, for supporting us here in the background, as always, making sure that we're here and available to everyone. Make sure you guys watch us on replay. Any questions you have, keep posting them here. We do check back in, we do follow up. So again, any questions, keep posting them, share your images, tag Vicki, tag us, so that we can see your recreations. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great